Hi everybody, it's me, Corey T, and you know what, I'd originally planned to do a video about something else, and then I decided to just intuitively go with it right now and just see what comes of me saying what is on my mind. And it seems like there are so many of you on this journey to manifesting a specific person, and there might be silence, and there might be lack, and there might be pain, and there might be things that you're seeing that you wish that you didn't have to see. And I just wanted to really just say to you that I get it. It's a really tough journey, you know, when you're in love with someone and when you want someone and when you miss someone and you feel like there's potential for your relationship to be more and amazing and the best thing in the whole world, but you're not there yet. And it's so frustrating to feel those feelings and to miss someone and want someone and know the potential of a relationship. A lot of you resonated with the written post that I did on my community tab about how if someone is in your mind, if you can't stop thinking about someone, if you can't stop loving someone, in my opinion, there is something left to play out. And you can really have compassion for yourself, for where you are on this journey, and the fact that you love someone, and the fact that loving someone requires you to be vulnerable. And that's brave of you and amazing of you, and you're doing an amazing job of it. And I just really wanted to say to the people who are struggling on this journey with manifesting a specific person, because believe me, I know what it's like. It's very up and down. There are days where you feel like you get everything and you know that it's coming together and you believe it, and you text your manifesting buddy and you're like, yep, I know it's done, I'm cool, I'm everything. And then there's another day where you feel like you don't even know if any of this stuff is all just a load of nonsense and it doesn't actually make any sense, and not being together just doesn't make sense at all either. I know, I really know. I mean, particularly when I was in Italy, when I was manifesting, when I was really consciously aware of this stuff, and I was doing all the stuff like affirming and visualizing and believing and trying to believe and then not believing. I remember how up and down I was, and I remember how much I struggled with staying in the state of believing. And you know what? It's very human of you not to stay in the state of believing, for you to want to give up on it. And if you do want to give up on it, then even then it's not the end of the world, and it doesn't mean that you actually have given up, because your unconscious mind actually knows what you want, so you actually can't give up. Even if you decide to just focus on other things, even be with someone else, your unconscious mind still knows what you want. It still knows the connection that you have with this person, and life is just doing its thing right now, and you have to trust life. You know, part of this is trusting life. And that's one of the things that really helped me, is just trusting that I was where I was meant to be. That's why I always say it. I say it again and again on this channel, you know, we're always exactly where we need to be. And when you look back at your life and when you see the things that have happened, you can see that too. You can see that everything that happens was meant to happen then. And even the heartache that happened when it happened in the past actually led you somewhere else and taught you something. In every single person that I've ever spoken to about manifesting a specific person, that specific person has come into that person's life to teach them something so profound about themselves, to bring you back to yourself, to bring you back to self-love. I'm sure that so many of you can agree that maybe you came into this community to manifest a specific person, but what you've actually found is a way back to loving yourself. Your specific person has been a mirror to you to teach you something so profound and so healing about the way that you feel about yourself. And the journey to manifesting your specific person requires you to go so deeply into yourself, to remember the love that you deserve, to remember who you are, to reconnect to yourself, and then eventually find your way back to this person again when the time is right. You'll get the opportunity to say what you couldn't say before. You'll get the opportunity to share your journey. I really remember being on my own in Italy and thinking, oh my God, I can't wait to tell him what this has been like. I can't wait to share the story of this journey. I can't wait to express what's been happening from my end. And I got to do that. and there's no reason why that won't happen for you too. People often ask me, can you really manifest a specific person? And honestly, who am I to say that you can't? Who am I to say that it's not possible? Because in my opinion, I did, and I did through circumstances that looked impossible. You know, my specific person was at the other side of the world with someone else, and it looked like, when the hell is this ever going to turn around? You know, that was my scenario. So who am I to say that a situation or a circumstance can't completely turn around? Because I believe it can. So this is the confusing thing, is that when you're going through a period of not seeing any movement and things feel impossible, it's really, really hard to believe that anything can change. But in my opinion, one of the most comforting things in this whole process is just believing and knowing how much things do change. Things change all the time. And I did a video before about how I want to change circumstances don't matter to things change, because the circumstances do matter. They are reflecting to you how you're feeling about yourself. But what is certain, the only thing that is certain, is that things change. Things change, you know, and you can trust that. That's something that you can actually trust. And as well, someone today on the Telegram group that I've got for the inner healing course said they were finding it difficult to believe that this stuff works. And what I said was, try not to see it as manifestation. Try to see it as conscious creation, because you're not doing a magic trick. This isn't a magic trick. This is you creating new neural pathways in your brain so that you can experience yourself, your expectations, and your perceptions differently. So that you're creating new ideas for your mind to perceive, new expectations of what you think will come towards you, so that life can present those things to you without you even having to try. This isn't magic. This is more like science, like rewiring your brain. So that was my answer to this question, and I hope that it makes people feel a bit more confident about the journey, because in my opinion, manifestation is really a combination of consciously creating and healing within, so that your perceptions of your reality can change and your expectations as well. And that's possible. You know, that's very, very possible. And things do change, and your relationships with people change because your reactions change and you show up differently. On this journey for me, there were definitely times where I absolutely just felt like I just wanted to give up. And you know what? I did. I actually, as far as I could see, I did. I gave up and I got on with my life, and I felt good about myself again. And that was what was necessary for me to feel good about myself. Because when we are focused so much on another person, it's really draining, isn't it? It's so draining. And the whole point of this journey is for you to remind yourself of what it feels like to be you again. Not to be focused on another person for validation, for love, for approval, but for you to remember what it feels like to be you, to be so connected to yourself. There's a plane. Sorry. Wait for the plane to go away. There's always planes and cars and noise in this place where I am, but it's fine. It's fine. All is well. What I've really started to say to my clients as well recently, no matter what shows up, no matter what happens along the journey, no matter what reflection you get, all is well. All is well. All is meant to be this way. All is leading me to the version of me that I need to be to get what I want. All is well. All the time. All is well, and I'm enough. I'm enough without this person's love. I'm enough without this person's validation. This person cannot give me the validation and the love that I need to feel whole, to feel like me, to feel my sense of self. Because your sense of self is coming from you, from who you are. And all you've got to do is be your amazing, beautiful, brilliant, loving, worthy self. And then let life do its thing, you know? There are times in this journey where you'll be really conscious and you'll be really thinking about affirmations and you'll be doing lots of stuff, visualizations, and that will feel good. And then there'll be other times where you just really can't be bothered to do it and you're exhausted with it. And that's okay too. All of it is okay. And if you can just show up for yourself every day and remind yourself that all is well, and have compassion for the fact that you love someone, and that loving someone sometimes isn't easy, and that the journey to you creating the relationship that you want isn't always linear, and that your journey is special because it's yours and it's unique. And remind yourself that the love that you have within you, which is the essence of who you are, is powerful. and it'll transform your whole world. So be patient and be gentle with yourself, and know that your journey to manifesting your specific person is not over, because there's still something left to play out, and that this person is special to you because they've come into your life as a mirror for you to get those lessons, for you to create that sense of self, for you to become the version of you that does get everything that you want. And you know what? You're a mirror to them too. You're teaching them something important too, and that's why you're so connected. I don't believe that people come into our life like this for just no reason. I don't believe that. And so if you want a sign today, then maybe this is it. Maybe the sign is that I'm here telling you that this person isn't in your life for no reason. That they didn't come in to just break your heart and leave you feeling hopeless. And they didn't do that. That's not for your highest good. That's not what they want. That's not what you want. That's not what the universe wants. They didn't come to do that. They came to teach you something so powerful so that you can get everything that you want, including them. So I guess there was no real direction with this video today. It's just that I felt like saying that, you know, like I've got compassion for everybody who is on this journey to creating a relationship with a specific person, and I really deeply empathize with it. I really know what it's like. It can be tough. There are days where it can be really tough, but there are days where it can feel amazing and great, and you're on the right track, and you are on the right track. But sometimes I know it doesn't feel like it, and it feels like it'll never end. But trust life will evolve. Trust you will evolve. Trust they will evolve. Everything's changing all the time. So I hope this video has given you some support and some comfort. If you would like to talk to me directly about your situation and you'd like some coaching, then you can find the information about that in the link below. At the moment there is a bonus week, and I've left all the information about that in my community tab. Basically means that if you book a one-to-one session with me this week, then you can get an extra 20-minute direct message follow-up session if you book one singular session, or you can get a week of direct message or Voxer support if you book a package. So I'll leave all the information down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.